Selling a used car is to get the best price with the least amount of hassle.
Websites, dealer trade-ins, selling as a private party, all common ways to make that happen. But a new local company is taking a different approach to selling used cars.
Tony has more in today's all-new Behind the Wheel.
I know it seems crazy now, but putting one of these in your window used to be state-of-the-art for selling your car. Of course, the internet changed all of that, and one new local company is putting that powerful technology to work.
CarSolve's the easiest way to sell your car.
As easy as taking a few photos of your car and pulling together some basic information.
And that's step one, is getting in, getting us the information, and then what we do is provide you a full market valuation on your vehicle.
That valuation gives you an accurate appraisal of your car's true market value. Based on that amount, you decide your reserve price, or the lowest price you're willing to accept from bidders in CarSolve's online auction.
And then we post that for the amount that you want to sell it for, and that vehicle doesn't sell unless it hits your sell price.
The auction lasts 72 hours, but what makes it different is that the bidders are all auto dealers with cash on hand to buy your car.
This network of buyers on our platform, they're all certified dealers here within the Portland, Vancouver metro area.
You might think selling to a dealer wouldn't add up, but for dealers bidding in a CarSolve auction, your car isn't just another random trade-in or something being passed along by another dealer, which is common in a typical auto auction. If dealers are bidding on your car in this auction, they really want it for a specific reason, and they'll pay a little more for it, and they'll pay quickly.
We get to expedite this process and put it on this platform where a ton of dealers are looking at this car.
While you're waiting for the auction to end, you just keep driving your car. You can track everything in real time on the CarSolve app.
Cool thing is you can check in on it at any time.
CarSolve collects a $49 fee to enter your car in the auction. That includes a Carfax report and their market valuation. If you've gotten the price you want when the auction ends, you pay $249 to connect with the winning bidder.
We had a client yesterday that called back and gave us feedback, and they said I was in and out in 10 minutes with my check. Well, feedback from the sellers is fantastic. You know, it's a super easy process to get the car uploaded. They don't have to take any of the phone calls. They're not negotiating. They're not haggling. They've got somebody on their side that is willing to give them all of the information.
So safe to say the days of buying the little plastic sign and taping it in the window?
Correct.
Those are over?
Yes, I love those though, because we find those all the time, and we call and we say, listen, we've got a solution for you.
Tony Martinez, Fox 12 Oregon. The gals were commenting on the giant office space that Joe has there. They just started. They're just up in Vancouver,
Wow.
like, maybe a
Great.
couple months they've been in business, and they have a lot of room there in that business office. But yeah, and they're local. It's just, they're their own company, not part of a franchise or anything. So if you're, a lot of ways to sell a car, but it's definitely worth looking into. And we have a link to their site on our site, kptv.com.
And Shauna mentioned earlier this morning the safety aspect to this. Was really terrific. You're not having to meet somebody somewhere selling your car on your own.
It may not be for everybody, but there are a lot of upsides to it. So it's definitely worth considering if you're looking at selling your car.
I have a quick question, and you may or may not know this. About a year ago, you couldn't find a used car to save your life. I mean, it was almost impossible.
Right.
Is that still sort of the case, and dealers are looking for these used cars still?
It really depends. And what I didn't know until meeting Joe was that when dealers, buy cars from an auto auction, they're just buying cars from other dealers, basically, that they couldn't sell. So this gives dealers kind of a fresh inventory of cars that they may really want.
They can pick and choose what they want.
Exactly. And because of that, you tend to get a better price as a seller.
Wow.
Pretty neat. Thanks, Tony.
Love it.